What's going on, guys? It's Jack.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You don't know what to do with his hands. If you could just put them right down by your side, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm Captain Sports.
He's got two first names. What can we say?
Captain Sports.
Well, we're back. Yeah, we got another surprise guest here with us. We thought for sure she would be asleep by now, but she's a live wire. What can I say?
And we are looking at 12:30 at night.
Say hi.
Hi.
All right.
Say hi, fans.
Say go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
All right.
Say Cowboys not good.
Say,
Cowboys
don't-
not good.
No, don't say that. Don't say. Okay, let's strike that that comment from the record.
No, let's leave that on the record. Let's leave it on the record.
Yeah. Okay. We are back with another edition of Pick'em. We didn't get to do the Pick'em last week. I don't know what happened. Talk to this guy.
A lot of COVID-19. A lot of COVID-19.
I want to
None of us got it.
Let her go draw.
None of us got
She
it.
wants to draw.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go draw.
draw. I want to go down the landing.
None of us got it. You're confusing people.
As far as I know, I mean, like,
I didn't get it.
as far as we're concerned, I'm Trevor Lawrence. So
And I'm Adam Thielen.
COVID-19.
Just kidding. He wishes he was me.
Kind of. I'm actually still technically Trevor Lawrence, but
Where? Yeah, but it's a different
dude, I
color.
have the luscious.
It's a
locks.
different color,
I
man.
have the luscious locks.
I'm getting mad. I'm
Anyway.
here. I'm here.
I'm past where I thought I could go. Anyways, so
We're back with another edition of Pick'em. Week
12.
Week 12. Took you long enough. God.
Yeah, dude, I've been out for a couple of weeks. It's hard being this great.
Anyways, Clemson came back with Jennifer, with Trevor Lawrence.
Dude, don't ever call me Jennifer Lawrence again.
It's weird. It's just weird. Trevor Lawrence is back. They routed their opponent this week, and we realized why he's probably going to be the number one pick. Don't let anybody tell you that Justin Fields might be running up right past with him. No. Justin Fields is not even on the same level as Trevor Lawrence. Don't let anybody say that. Tebow. Really? Anyways,
Justin Fields is number 2 off the board, though, if we're being honest.
Quarterback.
He is the next best player.
number 2 off the board? I don't think so. Quarterback, maybe. And I still have a hard time believing that. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm getting mad. I'm getting heated. I don't want to do that. We're going to get into the NFL pick'ems now. We're going to get into the matchups.
Dude, I don't even know.
COVID-19 is going to ruin this season. I hate to say it. But, I mean, look at what we had going on. 49ers do not have a place to play. They got a guy that tested negative for the virus. Had a false positive, in my opinion. Come back and had a negative test, and he can't play.
That was the Vikings.
That was Vikings. That was Adam Thielen.
He's mad because Adam Thielen's on his team.
The guy's on my team. Let him play if he's negative. The Broncos, all of their quarterbacks cannot play because they're at risk for COVID-19.
Get it.
I don't understand that. But they're not going to forfeit, so who are they going to have play quarterback? I don't know. Y'all explain that to me. Anyways, let's get to the matchups. It's a weird season, y'all. We're gonna do our best. Matchup number 1.
Yeah, let's dive right into the matchups. First off, we have the
I'm not matching it.
Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
I want this one.
We'll take it.
I want to have it.
We'll go play. Go color. We'll take that one.
Okay, so we got Justin Herbert against Josh Allen, the Bills and the Chargers. Who is the better team? It's Buffalo this year.
I got the Bills.
You got the Bills. It's Buffalo. Justin Herbert's my guy.
So is Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's my guy. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bills. So the Bills, I think, are the more complete football team. So, yeah, we agree on that one. Next matchup.
Why I want to put my 2 cents in a little bit.
I thought you.
No, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. The Buffalo Bills are by far the complete team. They have a better defense, they have a better offense, they have better special teams. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, they play a lot of the same style of football. Josh Allen has just been doing it longer. The guy knows how to. Let me put it this way. He knows the in and outs of the NFL as a quarterback. Dude's in the league 3 years now. He knows how to do it. Herbert, this is his first year. He's learning. Although Herbert may have more talent offensively than Allen has, Allen has just been doing it longer. He knows how to play this game in the NFL, whereas Herbert is having to learn on the fly. So, yeah, I agree. I'm going Buffalo.
I get cloud nine.
Up next, we have Titans-Colts.
We picked this game 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we split, and I have a feeling we're going to split again.
We are absolutely going to split again.
The Colts showed me something last week. They showed me something a couple weeks ago when they beat the Titans the first time. They can contend with these big teams, and they have a good coach. I was talking to him about it earlier. Frank Reich would be my coach to start a franchise with now. The guy knows how to play football. He's been in the system. He's played in the NFL. He's played behind a great Jim Kelly in Buffalo, and the guy has came back and had some good games of his own. The most memorable game, right, was when he played against the Oilers. They came back and beat the Oilers after they were down 38-3. But Frank Reich, great coach. I like Indianapolis a lot this year. Phillip Rivers is coming into his own. He's a really good quarterback, and excuse me, I think he likes that system out there. Nyheim Hines is coming on. He's showing that he can be a weapon on the offense. Their defense is no joke. They can step up.
Jonathan Taylor is his guy too.
Jonathan Taylor's my guy. Got COVID. They haven't said if he's tested positive or he's just been around somebody that had it.
He's just got like
Whatever.
9 guys on his team that
Yeah,
might have COVID. He doesn't know.
It's been a rough year. What's the name of your fighter? Clown baby. Like a baby clown?
Like a baby, like a clown. That's a
The clown is a dude. You said baby clown.
It's like a clown. It's like a clown. You know what? Just move on.
Dude, I don't care. Okay, whatever.
Like
Anyways,
a baby clown. No, it's like a clown. It's a clown. It's a baby.
anyways, they have not gotten T.Y. Hilton started in that offense, but they're winning. They're beating these good teams. They're getting their running game involved. Phillip Rivers is getting involved, throwing it down the field. He's spreading the ball around. Their defense is no joke either. They've been able to stop some people. I mean, look at what they did last week in overtime against the Green Bay Packers. First play of the game in overtime, they forced a fumble. That is intangibles on the defensive side that you cannot really teach. They just
That's a
know.
good use of the word intangibles, by the way.
Thank you. They're good. I like them. Now, Tennessee does have Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill. But when it really comes down to it, who do I think has better complete team? And I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts because they've already beaten the Tennessee Titans. And I think they're going to do it again. So I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts on this one.
All right, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna split road here. Although I don't necessarily trust Tannehill. I really don't trust Rivers either.
You don't trust Tannehill?
Not necessarily.
That's been your guy.
I mean, he's been solid, but he's been solid on a basis of they can run the ball and play defense.
I'm shocked to hear this.
So, well, I was shocked to hear that you took Herbert, or that you took Allen over Herbert, because you've been so high on Herbert all year.
Herbert is a good guy. Probably going to go get Rookie of the Year.
cannot win a game. If they are not winning in the fourth quarter, he will not win that game. Period. If it's close in the fourth quarter, he will not.
You can't
win
blame that. That's the defense. They give up big leads, and that's Herbert will go out and give you the damn numbers.
But that's also time management. You can't give the other team enough time with the ball to score.
Whatever. We're talking about the Colts and the Titans.
now, yeah.
Go for it.
No, not. I don't necessarily trust Tannehill. Like, I'm not putting all my eggs in his basket. I trust Rivers even less. At this point, I'm still going to go with the only main offensive threat in this entire game. I still firmly believe that King Henry is going to knight the Indianapolis Colts. So I'm going to stick with Tennessee. I think they're for real. So that's where I'm going with it. Up next, we have the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
This is not a matchup he wants to talk about.
No, it's not. My boy Thielen is out. He tested positive the day after. I think he put up a monster game against the Cowboys.
Technically he tested negative. Well, he tested positive, negative, and then positive.
He tested
again.
positive right after the Cowboys game, and then the day after he tested negative. So it might have been a false positive. They're not really specifying on it. If you give him more tests than that and he keeps coming out negative, let the guy play. Don't look like they're going to do that. They're going to play the safe route, and they're going to hold him out. But they still have Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
They still have Dalvin Cook on that offensive line, or offensive side of the ball. They have.
I hope he's not on the offensive.
No, he's not on the line. He's relying on the line. But they still have some weapons on the offensive side of the ball. Why can't I think of his name? Bridgewater, is he back?
I don't know. As far as I know, it's still Phillip Walker.
It's P.J. Walker. Okay. P.J. Walker looked really good last week.
The kid can play football. There's no arguing that.
He can. And that was without Christian McCaffrey on the field.
Right.
That dude's probably not coming back for the rest of the year, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
But they got Mike Davis. They got him involved in the game. They got their receivers, and P.J. Walker can throw the ball down the field. Who knew?
He can throw it. He can run it. The dude just knows how to play football. He understands an offensive side.
Yeah. But do I go against? So, really, what I look for is who has the better defense. And I got to go with Carolina has the better defense. Because if you watched Minnesota play against Dallas, Dallas is my team. They gave up a lot of big plays to Dallas. And if you've seen on Thursday what Dallas did against Washington, you're like, what was going on there?
41-16.
What was going on there?
Antonio Gibson? The guy was all
Alex Smith.
over him.
The guy that's supposed to be gun shy. Yeah.
He wasn't the one that looked like he was gun shy in that game.
Yeah, so with that being said, I think I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers. Either way, if Bridgewater's playing or P.J. Walker, I'm going with the Panthers.
So, this is another one of these right here. Dude, this is running backs all day, and if Christian McCaffrey is not playing, Dalvin Cook takes this game over. This is his game. Dalvin Cook is one of the best in the league, if not, he potentially could be the best in the league. I'm taking Dalvin Cook all day long. The dude, since he's come back from an injury, has been the number one running back in the league.
What are you doing against the Cowboys?
He had 100.
He didn't do much.
From scrimmage, he had over 100
Watch that
yards.
game. He didn't do much.
From scrimmage, he had over 100 yards. I'm going to take Minnesota because since Dalvin Cook has come back, he has been the best running back in the league. So I'm going to go Minnesota, and I'm even going to go as far as I'm going to say another from scrimmage 200 yards from Dalvin Cook in this game.
No. No
Well,
chance.
Yeah, huh? I want to point out to our fans that next week when I bring this up, it's going to be on tape. And when he does this, it's going to be false because I said it. But anyways, up next we have, this is a terrible game. Jake Luton, Gardner Minshew, who gives a shit at this point? We have Browns, Jaguars.
Browns.
Yeah, this is horrible. We're done, right?
We're done.
Okay. This one is bad too. We have Giants, Bengals. The Bengals have a quarterback who's never played.
Who is their quarterback?
I'm gonna Google this real.
Just click on it.
Yeah, let's check it out real quick. Doesn't say. No, it's not. Again.
I think
So
regardless,
we're gonna take a second here.
regardless who the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback is, I think I'm gonna go with the New York Giants.
Oh, I believe it's Brandon Allen. I think that's who they're starting. Who? Yeah. So
Who?
Brandon Allen. I'm pretty sure he was a practice squad guy his whole career.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants. They
Yeah.
just lost Joe Burrow, their guy that gave them any chance of winning, in my opinion. And now you're going from that to a guy that more than likely is coming off the practice squad. I don't really see them giving a chance to win that game. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Giants.
Yeah, I'm over that one too. So up next, let's go Cardinals Pats. So I'm gonna take the lead on this one. I got Kyler Murray and Nuke. I'm going Arizona all day long.
I don't know if I believe in the Cardinals that much. I'm gonna go the other way on this one. I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I'm gonna take the Cam Newton. He's gonna start throwing the ball. He found a receiver last week when they played the Texans. They ended up losing. I said they were gonna lose. I said it. It wasn't
I
on
did
tape.
not say that.
It wasn't on tape.
I went the other way, and I'm a Texans fan.
Texans fan. I said the Texans were going to win that game, but he did find a receiver in that game. And what was the guy's name?
Last week.
Anyways, Bird. Bird is the guy that stepped up and got production.
Jarius?
No, that was the safety for Buffalo.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Anyways, Bird stepped up and got the production for this week. And fun fact, he used to play for the Arizona Cardinals. So revenge game in the mix? Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to take the Patriots and Bill Belichick. They're not going to drop 2 in a row.
Fun fact, in that same game that he found Bird, they got whooped by the Texans. So the Bird thing.
But
really,
I called that.
The Bird thing really.
I called that.
But the Bird thing really didn't matter that much. Up next, we have.
Go ahead.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
They did lose.
I said they were going to lose. But Cam Newton found another. I've found another guy that he can get production off of, and the guy did have pretty good production against the Texans, and he played for the Cardinals back in the day. I think he was with them for a very brief time, but it could be a revenge game. And he does well against his former team. So yeah, and I do not think that the Patriots in any way is going to drop 2 in a row, especially not against the Cardinals. So I'm taking the Patriots.
We're way off on this one.
We're way off. But
up next, we have the.
This is the guy. Hold on. This is the guy that said the Titans were going to win a couple weeks ago. This is the guy that said the Patriots were going to win last week. But yeah, when I had my hunches, I got
This
him.
is also the guy who said that Dallas was going to win 90% of their games. So
When did I? Whatever.
you
Go-
pick them
go for it.
every fucking week. Up next, we have Dolphins Jets.
I'm not spending any time on this. Dolphins.
Yeah, if Fitzpatrick plays, I mean, I don't know. Tua didn't look good last week. He got benched in the fourth quarter. Now, you know what? I agree with you. I think the Jets are in a tank for Trevor situation now. So, yeah, I'm going to go Dolphins as well. Up next, we got...
Now, I was going to say that the Jets are a little bit different than the Denver Broncos. Broncos are a little bit better of a team than the Jets are.
Yeah, but I also don't see why the Denver Broncos wouldn't go a tank for Trevor situation. I mean, they have fucking Drew Lock. That guy is not good at football.
Yeah, but I mean, they also have the quarterback whisperer with their general manager, so I mean, that guy can make anybody a superstar.
Drew Lock, who's not good at football.
And that guy also chose
Paxton
Lynch and Trevor Siemian back
not
in the day.
even on the team. Neither one of those guys are on the team anymore.
I think Trevor Siemian might still have a broken leg. I don't know.
Paxton Lynch doesn't. As far as I know, he's a backup on the Jets. So
No.
He's a quarterback whisperer who has chosen 3 bad quarterbacks.
No.
So up next we got Raiders Falcons. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time on this. I'm taking Vegas.
Vegas. As far as I'm concerned, Vegas is the only team this year that can beat the Chiefs. So yeah, I'm taking the Raiders.
The Oakland Raiders, by the way. Up next, again, I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this. Jameis Winston, Drew Brees, Taysom Hill really doesn't matter. You're facing Drew Lock and the Broncos. I'm taking New Orleans.
Yeah, especially since the fact that we don't know who the Broncos quarterback is going to be. All 3 of them, high risk, COVID-19. COVID is ruining the league this season. And it's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah, so with that, the clear advantage goes to the Saints. So,
Boy, there's a whole lot of I'm not going to waste my time games on the schedule. Up next, we have Niners-Rams. That's another one I'm just not going to waste my time on. I have the Rams in that game.
yeah, I got the Rams as well. I got the Rams being the top 3 teams in the NFC. They're really good this year. So, yeah, I'm not going to waste any time on that either. So, I got Rams.
All right, so up next we have Tampa Bay versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'll go ahead and start this one off. Tampa Bay has been nothing but not Tampa Bay this year. I mean, that in and of itself has been an implode. You got a head coach calling out a quarterback calling out wide receivers. I mean, there's just all kinds of, you have 2 running backs who can't figure out how to coexist, or either one of them run the ball, for that fact. I mean, that's just an offense in array right now. And then you have the Kansas City Chiefs, who for the last 3 to 4 years have been nothing but disciplined, ready to play and put up points. I don't see any way that Tampa Bay can beat Kansas City.
I disagree completely. If you watched the game for the Raiders and the Chiefs last week, the Raiders came to play. The Chiefs did not. The Chiefs only won that game because of a last-second throw and a last-second touchdown.
I want Primus for Christmas.
Yeah.
I want Primus for Christmas.
Yep. Anyways, getting back to that, I think that Tom Brady is mad. He's pissed. And what have we seen throughout history? When Tom Brady's mad, he's pissed. He comes out and he delivers the next game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not going to. Another one are now going to drop 2 in a row. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs are a good team. Yeah, Pat Mahomes is a good quarterback. But I'm sorry, they're not coming out and they're beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they almost gave up to the Las Vegas Raiders, who have lost to the Tampa Bay Raiders. Lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, earlier in the season. So with that being said, I think Tampa Bay's got Kansas City's number. So I'm going with Tampa Bay.
So, and this is the last thing I'm going to say on this matchup. So you brought up that Kansas City won on a last-second touchdown.
They
last
did.
week, correct? Isn't that the same 2-minute drill that Tom Brady threw an interception to lose the game in?
Yeah, but
that same week.
okay, but if you look back and
But no, but isn't that the same kind of situation? It was a 2-minute drill that Patrick Mahomes was able to throw the touchdown, and Tom Brady threw it to the other team.
For last week,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But yeah, do I think that will happen again? You got the greatest of all time at quarterback position. Do I think that's going to happen again? No, I don't. I don't. The guy is the greatest for a reason. The guy knows how to come back, make adjustments, come back and win games, important games, big games. I mean, this guy, and Gavin Schwartz does not give respect to these guys' names. He don't respect Ben Roethlisberger. He doesn't respect Tom Brady for some reason. I do not understand it. He doesn't.
A few weeks ago, when Pittsburgh played Dallas, he also said that the refs cheated for Pittsburgh to win.
No, I didn't say they cheated. I said that they
said that they
helped out the Steelers.
Dallas actually
They helped
won
out the
that game.
Steelers.
No, you said that Dallas actually won that game. That is what you said.
No, I said they were winning
no.
that game.
You can
They
go
were
back
winning
and
the
watch
game.
it. You said that Dallas
They
actually
were winning
won
that game.
No, you can go back and watch.
They weren't winning the game.
No, it's actually on
And
video. You can go back
because
and
somebody's
say,
hand swiped the helmet of Ben Roethlisberger, Randy Gregory, swiped the helmet. It was a roughing the passer, never hit the ground, never did nothing. There were some calls that were questionable in that game, but
All right, guys,
the guy,
well, the video
the guy
is still-
almost, the guy did get hurt, come back in and won the game, went 4 for 4 and scored before the half. The guy come out and play, and this has been Roethlisberger. This is the guy
All right,
that's
guys,
been
well,
doing it in the league
video
for a while.
is still up currently.
Yeah, go back and look.
You can
Go back and look at what it
at
said.
the fact that he said the refs cheated for Pittsburgh.
No, I didn't say they
Dallas
cheated.
actually
I
won the
said
game.
it was more favorable for Pittsburgh in the last seconds of
Actually,
the
you know what,
game.
guys, we're gonna go back and
It was
watch
last
this
second of the game.
after this video.
It was last seconds
ahead.
of the game that they were more favorable for Pittsburgh than they were for Dallas. There were some plays for, come on, let them play, but they didn't do that. Pittsburgh come out there and got the win. Anyways, like I said, he don't like to come out and put respect on these guys' names. The Gomez have been doing this for a while. He's ones likes to jump on the what's hot, what's now. Let's get on this, on this train, and let's ride it until it's not hot no more.
Tom Brady's never had more talent on his
Tom
team than he
Brady-
has right now.
Tom Brady is the guy.
Tom Brady's had.
Tom Brady is the guy. So yeah,
No, he's not. He's not the guy in his own division right
Tom
now.
Brady is the guy.
No, he's not.
6 Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady is the guy.
Tom Brady's not even the guy in his own division right now. So
Love
There's
him or hate
that.
him, the guy wins. The guy has beaten
not right now.
the
he
best
doesn't.
of the best.
Not right now, he doesn't, because he's
The
not
guy
even the
he's
guy
beaten
in
the
his
best of the best.
division. So
And he's beaten Pat Mahomes before. Yeah, I do think that the Tampa Bay is going to beat the Chiefs. I do think it's not. Yeah. I do. Let's move on.
yeah, let's move on. This is gonna be. I can't wait to revisit this subject next week. Up next we have the Bears Packers. I'm taking the Packers. I don't care. Fuck it.
Mitch is in. I'm taking the Bears.
I'm not. I don't even really have to say why I'm taking the Packers. Anybody who watches football knows. why,
Rodgers does
so
not do well against good defenses. Look what happened last week.
Anybody
I'm taking
who
the Bears.
has watched
And
the
Nick Foles is
Packers-
not in. Mr. Inconsistent. Everybody can say Trubisky is Mr. Inconsistent, but no, Nick Foles is. He's not consistent.
He's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and if you go back and look at when he won the Super Bowl, when he did beat Chicago, he lost because Matt Parkey could not.
You just said that he did beat him, but he lost.
Huh? No, I didn't.
When he did beat Chicago, he lost because Matt Parkey couldn't. Oh, you're talking about
I'm
Trubisky.
talking about Chicago. They
Yeah.
lost because Matt Parkey hit the double doink on the, on the.
Cody Parkey.
Who did I say?
Matt Parkey.
Cody Parkey. My bad. Cody Parkey. He hit the double doink in the playoff game that is infamous now with Chicago Bears fans. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, Trubisky got him into position to win that game. No, the guy has done nothing spectacular except for the Super Bowl. The guy went toe for toe with Tom Brady and went with the shootout
and he beat him.
and outdueled
And
Brady.
actually, he beat him again
And
this
outdueled
year,
Brady.
too.
But they beat him
too.
again this year, 19-20.
Brady wouldn't shake his hand because Brady can't beat him.
Yeah, 19-20. The guy is nothing special.
So that's twice that he's beat Brady. Brady won't
So,
shake his hand.
I'm gonna take the Bears over the Packers. The Packers are about to start sliding. You're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the guys who have proven that they can win. I'm gonna go with the Packers. I mean, yeah, he's right. Foles is inconsistent. So is Trubisky. I mean, there's a reason why Bears fans have been calling for his head on a silver platter for years now. Because the guy was drafted ahead of two quarterbacks that could have taken.
He was
that
pulled with a
franchise.
winning record. He
He
was. He
was
was
what?
pulled with a winning record.
Yeah, but he was playing terrible.
But they still had a winning record.
But they were god awful. And one of those games was iffy. Nick Foles came in and won it for him. So yeah, he was not playing good at all. And again, the guy was drafted prematurely in the draft. Don't trust Nick Foles. Never have. Never will. I mean, Mitch Trubisky. Well, Nick Foles in the same sense. I mean, I don't trust either one of them. I mean, Chicago just has a bad quarterback situation. So I'm going to take the team who at least has a quarterback on the team. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers.
I'm going with the Bears.
I mean, are we Mike Ditkaing it up, or what was happening here? Up next, we have Seahawks, Eagles.
Not wasting any time on this. Seahawks.
Yeah, I agree. All right, up
Is
next-
Jalen Hurts playing?
I don't think so. I think it's still Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks then. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, does it really matter? What division is that? The NFC East? At this point, can any of those guys win games? Like, does it really matter?
Not unless they're playing against each other.
Yeah, like, at this point, who cares? That division is so fucking bad. The first team to 6 wins is going to win that division. Like, that's the reality of it. So, whoever they're playing outside of the division, I really don't care.
No.
We have Ravens, Steelers.
That is going to be a Tuesday night
Who
game.
fucking knows if they're really playing on Tuesday night or not? They're rescheduled twice now.
Lamar Jackson is not playing. COVID. And as far as I know, Steelers don't have anybody out. I'm just going to be short and sweet with this one. I think the Steelers are going to sweep the series in the season. And, I think the Steelers are going to walk away with this one because I do not think the Ravens even stand a chance without Lamar Jackson on the field.
Yeah, no argument there. I give up. I plead the fifth. I'm out. Pittsburgh Steelers got it.
11-0, more than likely. Unless a miracle happens. I don't know.
Unless Mason Rudolph hits somebody with a helmet. I mean,
Well,
oh, wait.
unless
We
Mason
can't
Rudolph
talk about
gets
that.
hit with a helmet. He's not the one swinging the
I
helmet.
mean, does it really matter?
Anyways, yeah. That's going to do it. That's going to be the last game of the week. Sorry, guys, we couldn't do a video last week. I really do not know what happened.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah. But, I mean, we're back with this one, and, we're going to try to stay on the schedule and, let's try to keep
And
these...
after this
Let's try to
week,
keep these COVID-19 cases down. Let's enjoy football. That is one thing we have really to get away from what's going on in the real world, and I think it's an escape for most people. So let's do our part and let's keep those numbers down, and So I'm wishing nothing but the best for the guys that do have the COVID, and hoping them they get better. So I'm hoping that the way of the NFL and everything gets back to normal here real soon, because we all need it.
So after this week, we will be delving semi-heavily into fantasy football because most owners are going into the playoffs.
I'm still in the playoffs. I'm still in the playoffs. This guy told me that we only had 4 teams in the playoffs. It's 6, and I'm number 6.
So can we I just want to bring this up to the fans.
And I'm
real
still
quick.
playing.
I just want to bring this up to the fans real quick about how heavily he wanted to talk about the first 3 weeks of fantasy football.
And we were not allowed to.
And
We're not allowed to.
Every single week after that, I've tried to talk about fantasy football. No. So, let me say this. I will fully admit, I did not want to talk about the first 3 weeks. I started off 0-3. I was 0-3.
Now that he's
Could
winning,
not win a game.
and now that I'm on the backside, he wants to talk about it. We're talking about it. That's the difference
I'll
between
fully
me and
admit,
him.
I was 0-3. I couldn't win. I couldn't buy a win. I could have gave you, here's $20. I still would have lost. I couldn't buy a win. Wasn't going to happen. But then week 4 came. Then week 5, then week 6, then week 7, then week 8, then week 9. Why? So, and I fully told you, I said, after week 3, if I can't win a game, we'll talk about it. Why have we not been able to talk about it?
We should have been talking about it the whole time. And the whole time we should have been going over our overviews for our season and how they've been going. But
so let's bring it up now.
Now we are.
Let's bring it up
at the end
now.
of the season in football.
Let's
fantasy
lay
football.
it out. We have 2 weeks left. Let's lay it flat.
Yep.
I started off 0-3. I was the worst team in our league. I was terrible. I couldn't fucking buy a win. Since I've gone 7-1, so I'm now 7-4 in our league.
The first 3 weeks of my year, I went 3-0 and I was in the top 3. I had just beaten the top guy in our league, and now since then I've been on a downslide. I mean, I beat beat the guy last week, and I got the 6th spot in our league, and now we only have 2 weeks left, so it's really a make it or break it situation for me. Right now, but you got to ride with what you got, and see the matchups that you have, and just roll the dice sometimes, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm projected to not do so well this week, but I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Even if he doesn't do well this week, we have 1 more week and he's not out of it.
No, I'm actually playing another guy in the top 6.
That gives him a shot right back into it.
Yep.
Me, I have since moved to the number 3 spot. I'm projected to win this week. With 1 week left, I mean, depending on what he does, I might have to win next week. I'm not gonna lie. He's only even with the downslope, he's still like 2 games behind me. So if I lose the next 2 weeks, you can jump up to me.
What's your record?
7-4.
So
technically
I'm 6-5.
you're 1 game
Yeah.
behind me, yeah. So I mean, I essentially have to win out. I'm number 3, but I'm number 3 by 1 game by like 4 teams. So we definitely both have playoff aspirations and are very well in the playoff contention at this point.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting because he has 4 titles. I have 3.
Yep.
And we're 1-1, just like we are every year, because
this season, yeah.
that's just kind of how we are. Like, maybe 1 year he'll go 2-0, the next year I'll go 2-0, but generally we got about a 500 record against each other.
And that's what happened this year.
Yeah, that's what happened this year. He beat the shit out of me. It was one of my first 3 weeks. Then he
did have a good week.
He had to get one of the 7-1 record that I put up against everybody else.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't blame him. I went on a tear. He was hot to start the year. I had to deal with the shit. Second half of the season, I got hot. He had to deal with it.
Yep. But it's what you got with your matchups, and you really got to look at who you're going against. And
it's hard, especially in just playing fantasy football now in DraftKings. More or less, sometimes you can get cute, but in just playing fantasy football, a lot of times you just have to start the safe matchup. Trying to get cute is going to hurt you a lot of times.
most times, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm good. Do you want to?
No,
I'm good. So,
I think we're moving on. 41 minutes. This is by far our longest video that we've made on the channel. So yeah, I think we're getting close to wrapping it up.
So you want to hit your outro real quick?
Yeah, guys, this is like I said, this has been a crazy year. 2020 has been unpredictable, to say the least. The COVID-19 is crazy, even for the NFL and sports in general. So, guys, let's get through it, and hopefully, it'll get better once we start, getting to know more about this stuff, and hopefully it'll get better with more time. But that's gonna be it for me. This is Jack, and he's gonna do his outro. But yeah.
No, son, I'm gonna tie. I'm not gonna take anything away. I'm actually gonna add to his outro because he's completely right. I mean, COVID-19, 2020 has just been so mind-boggling for so many reasons. So at this point, we need to take the time to be thankful for where we are, what we have, and just pray for those that have had to deal with the outbreak and had to deal with the devastation that COVID-19 has brought to everyone. But with that being said, again, I just wanted to add that to what he said because he's so right as far as just 2020 and the whole COVID outbreak is gone. We have to be thankful for what we have and where we are. But at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and end it with the Cabin Sports outro. All you fantasy owners, good luck this week unless you're playing me. Other than that, going down.
All right, this is Jack and Captain Sports signing off.